talk about some real things right here. Yeah.
Alright, so welcome to the first episode of Ishues Speaks On, where, you know, outside of the podcast where I do more of a debate type of thing, I'm just going to give my thoughts on a few things, right? Well, not on a few things, I'm going to touch on a particular topic. So these videos are going to be coming. Sometimes I might be here, sometimes I might be in my car, sometimes I might be at the crib, in my office. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just give my thoughts on different things, right? I'm passionate about a lot of subjects and a lot of topics, and one of them in particular is boxing. I'll do another video that'll go into my experience in the sport as far as training and otherwise. But nonetheless, I'm a boxing enthusiast, so you know I always wanted to do a video series just talking about boxing and also basketball, different sporting things like that. But right now we're just going to talk about boxing. What I want to talk about is the Shawn Porter Ugas fight last night. And I just want to say, number one, Shawn Porter lost that fight. Okay? Shawn Porter lost that fight. Lost that fight clearly. Now, I'm going to give you guys some advice. Everybody that's tuning into my channel and follow me on Facebook and all that other stuff, Instagram, Ishues the Artist, right? For boxing, hardcore boxing enthusiasts, there's a thing that we do when we watch fights. Like, I may watch a fight for the first time regular, and then after that, I gotta watch the fight without the sound, because the commentators and different things, their job is to sway your opinion. Now, if you was watching that fight, one of the things that stood out to me is that Lennox Lewis was everything Shawn Porter did, he was highlighting. When someone tried to give Ugas credit for something that he did, he would, yeah, but Shawn Porter is doing, but Shawn Porter. So it's like everything that he was saying was trying his best to give as much favorable opinion to Shawn Porter as possible, okay? Now, if you don't understand the politics, or you do understand the politics, you know that Shawn Porter is a big name. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, they want Shawn Porter to win the fight so that Shawn Porter can be mentioned with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford and people like that. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao and other names like that, right? So, of course, it makes sense for Shawn Porter to win that fight. But let's be clear on something. What I saw, Shawn Porter lost that fight easily. One thing that happened consistently more than anything in that fight was Shawn Porter getting countered with the right hand by Ugas. Constantly countered. I thought Ugas imposed his will in that fight. At the same time, I thought Ugas didn't do enough to win the fight. I thought he did do a lot, and I thought a lot was taken away from him, such as the knockdown in the 12th round. Okay? That was a knockdown. Doesn't matter what Lennox Lewis said, doesn't matter what the referee said. The bottom line is he got hit and he fell. That's what happened. Okay? He got hit. His leg came out from under him after he got hit. His balance, of course, he lost his balance because he got hit, and then he fell, and then they ruled it a slip. So they was trying. You could see it was a concerted effort to try their best to give Shawn Porter the fight, give Shawn Porter, you know, credit. Everything that he do was getting highlighted. The stuff that Ugas was doing, every time someone tried to make reference to it and give him props or praise for it, Lennox Lewis would yeah, but Shawn Porter, yeah, but Shawn. Everything that was happening was somehow Shawn Porter's doing, right? And if you follow Floyd Mayweather, you know that that's something that they used to do frequently in Floyd Mayweather's career. And not to take away anything from what Floyd accomplished, but clearly Ugas won that fight. And I just want to speak on the fact that I think the politics and the corruption in boxing is really a shame. Now, boxing is back on the rise, and I'm happy and I'm excited about that. But at the same time, it's shining a bigger light and putting a bigger microscope on the corruption in boxing. And those are the type of things, man, that'll keep the fans away. You know what I mean? So, I think it's a shame that Ugas was robbed of an opportunity to move forward. I thought he fought well that fight. I thought he didn't do quite enough. There were moments where Shawn Porter was you know, he was just sitting there fainting, and it seemed like Ugas was waiting too long for him to engage, instead of making him uncomfortable by pressing the action. On those moments where he's sitting there, he's fainting, he could have just pressed the action. Now, I know he's probably worried about Shawn Porter countering him, but the way you do that is you double or triple your jab your way in. You know what I'm saying? Double jab or triple jab your way in, and then work, boom, double jab, go down here, up top, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But do whatever you got to do to close that distance to make him uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? To make him have to reset, but also make him second guess sitting there posing. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows if he gonna sit there and pose and think and do all this, you know what I'm saying? And he gonna sit there and give him something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Toss a jab out there. You got the reach. Toss a jab out there. Boom, 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 or boom, boom, and then go in. Right? So there were certain moments like that where I felt like he didn't do enough. And my philosophy is, in every robbery, part of it is that the fighter who got robbed didn't do enough. You know what I'm saying? It's at the very least, if you didn't get the knockout, then you didn't do enough. It's impossible to get robbed if you knock the other person out. So you may have done all that you could do in your capacity, but if you got robbed, somehow you didn't do enough to win that fight, especially if you didn't get the knockout, right? But I thought he was robbed. I think it's a shame. I would love to see Ugas again. I think Shawn Porter should give him a rematch. You know, I think he's probably going to move on and fight Manny Pacquiao. I personally would like to see that fight because I think Manny Pacquiao beat Shawn Porter, despite what some people may think or believe, especially based on that performance I saw last night. And I'm looking forward to see what happens next. Next week, I'm going to be talking about Errol Spence, Mikey Garcia. I might do a couple videos before that fight to talk about that fight and give you my thoughts on that fight. People who know me know to follow me because they know that this is what I do. This is what you know what I'm saying? This is the mind I have. This is what I do. This is what I love to talk about. This is what I'm passionate about. This is what I love to teach and talk about, but we'll get into those things on another video, right? So, as always, this Ishues. Thank you for tuning in to Ishues Speaks On. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, even if the comments are negative. Doesn't matter, all right? One love.